right, it is that time where we are here to gloat for once about our picks of the week.
More you than me, but
Well, we both did really well, and
Yeah.
life's always better when you and your colleague are finding success together. There's no animosity,
Like
there's
a
no anxiety, there's no insecurity about any of it. And here's the thing I'm very happy about. Brad introduced his new segment called
for sure.
his picks that he was like, I have no doubt in my mind.
They're not for sures, they're for
For
sures.
sure.
For the boys, for the girls. My for sures were the Tampa Bay Lightning to defeat the Red Wings, which they did. Closer game than we thought. Just like the Florida Panthers beating the Ottawa Senators, but the Florida was on a crazy road trip, even though they were 8-1-1 in their last 10 before that. This is where I went a little off. A little askew, if you will. I did something called the happiness hedge.
Where'd you hear about that?
That was from you, Ashley.
so weird.
I thought that if, Toronto went in and I took the analytics of the game, which Toronto should beat Montreal
Yeah.
in Montreal. They're not a comparable team. Toronto is a playoff team. Montreal is bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
Sorry to say that, Montreal Canadiens. But they went in, they had 51 shots on Jake Allen. He
Yeah.
turned away 49 of them. Conversely, the Canadians had 18 shots and there was 4 goals. If I have to stand here one more time and talk about the Toronto Maple Leaf or Edmonton Oilers goaltending,
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my mind because, guys, this is something that needs to be changed. You have under 20 games left in the season. We have to find an identity.
You outshoot a team 24-3 in the third period. You expect results. That's tough. That's a tough loss.
And not only that, but you're looking at a team that went 3-12-3 for shots respectively, the Canadians.
Yeah.
There wasn't really ever offensive pressure, so the goals were very weak.
That's the one where you leave the ice and you look at your teammates, you're like, got him.
Yeah.
Whoops.
When Montreal won, I was like waiting for that happiness hedge to kick
No
in,
happiness.
and it didn't.
No serotonin.
It didn't kick in.
Oh.
But you know what? We go out west to the Battle of Alberta. I
Yeah.
thought that the Calgary Flames, coming off back-to-backs, which they haven't been very successful this year,
Mm-hmm.
would beat the Edmonton Oilers, being a fresher team. And when Edmonton scores 5, you're like, the Oilers are going to win, unless the other team scores 9.
Right.
What is this, a rugby game? This is the thing. Calgary Flames didn't have a single goal on the power play. That's 9 even strength goals.
strengths.
That is scary for the playoffs. So teams out west got to be wary because Calgary's coming in, no pun intended, hot. Speaking of hot and burning down, Toronto almost burned down the place when the Raptors took the Pacers both on and off the court.
Yeah, the Pacers were in town, and listen, I think the Raptors were destined to win that game, but
Yeah.
sometimes when you're playing an inferior opponent, you can come and you can take it easy a little bit.
That was your for sure.
That was my for sure. That was my for sure.
gonna
Yeah,
stick.
like here's the thing. You can always sleep on a team.
Yeah.
And the Raptors did not do that. They took it to the Pacers. They thumped them. And then the speaker went on fire because DJ Four Corners apparently was lighting it up. And
Right.
honestly, I can't picture the scene in the Indiana
Yeah.
Pacers locker room just like, thank God, man.
Yeah.
I needed a break.
Yeah.
They were getting run ragged. Toronto's been playing really great ball. They had a great win against Boston earlier in the week as
Pascal
well.
Siakam,
All NBA.
different player in the last
All
half of the
NBA.
season.
I'm telling you, when you know that someone's signature move is a spin move, but you still can't stop it, that's how you know that
It's
he's
coming,
a baller. Yeah.
but you're not going to stop
There's
it.
nothing you can do about
No.
it. There's nothing I could do about the couple losses that I took, but they were close. They were close losses, considering that the Bulls just narrowly beat the
Yeah.
Cavs. Jared Allen missing big time. Their interior has not been the same. Opponents shooting about 5% stronger in the paint without Mr. No Chains. So that was tough.
Well, and people don't understand. We can come on here and do for sures all the time. With the lack of parity in the league,
Yeah.
there are going to be spreads where it's just going to be easy to pick them. But you really, with that Bulls game, that was a pick 'em game and a very tough one to pick. So that was guts going out for you to pick that
Thank
game.
you.
No worries.
I am gutsy. That's what they tell me. I'm guts. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, the one thing, though, I need to talk to my Instagram followers about, the disrespect for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, come on. Are you joking?
Yeah,
Do you
what
know
a-
who's on this team?
What do they know?
You never heard Kevin Durant before? Come on.
Kyrie Irving?
Oh, never heard of him? Anyway, the Brooklyn Nets are back in fine form. Kyrie gets to play every single game for the rest of the season, including the playoffs, unless they're in Toronto. Miami is struggling, right? They're fighting on the side of the court. Jimmy Butler going at Eric Spoelstra, and they were down at one point by 37 to the Nets. That's the biggest differential that they've ever had this season. So yeah, for me, it was a given. Like, I thought that was an easy game to pick, the Nets.
Ashley, it's important to keep ourselves accountable here because not too many people in gambling do, but we do, and we're here every week to recap those bets. So just make sure you take a look for us on Friday on Twitter. She's
Smart Ash.
and I'm at Brad C. Smith.